Hey my friends, welcome back to Kyle's Film Garage. Alright, so today what we're going to do is we're going to go to Runyon Canyon, which is where Errol Flynn used to rent a pool house out. And so basically it's rubbles, it's remnants now, but we're going to go check it out. So I'm going to tell you exactly where this is in Hollywood and how you can get there. So, but first, please click like on this and subscribe to the video. That would help the channel out a lot. And if you like it after this, yeah, join the subscriptions at $2. It all helps. So where are we? So we are in Hollywood, and we are at the corner of Fuller, and that sign right there, you can't see it, but it says Franklin. So we're at Franklin and Fuller, and that way is Hollywood downhill. And so we're going to turn around and we're going to go uphill to Runyon Canyon. So we are on Fuller. It's the 1800 North block of Fuller, and we are gonna walk up here to see where Errol Flynn used to have parties and do all of his wild shenanigans. This was in 1951. This was after he divorced his last wife in 1949. So I think that he had pretty much lost everything in the divorces, and so he just kind of like became a Hollywood party guy renting someone else's pool house. So we're gonna go check it all out right now. So 1817 Fuller, and so I will see you at the entrance. Okay my friends, we are at the top of the hill, Runyon Canyon Park, Department of Recreation and Parks, City of Los Angeles. So this place used to be called the Pines, as you can see right there. So we walk through this gate, and this is the beginning of Runyon Canyon right here. Now if we remember where the Hollywood fires were, this was part of the place where the Hollywood fires came down over the canyon and like lit some of this park up. So if you can see, like up in those pine trees, nope, those aren't pine trees, palm trees. It all starts with a P. Yeah, so the palm trees right there. Down, and you can still see the burn marks on. So yeah, the fires made it all the way down here. So that's pretty wild. So yeah, this Runyon Canyon, basically you're gonna see lots of people come up here to hike, exercise. This is where the beautiful people, you'll see a lot of the beautiful people here getting their exercise, trying to meet an agent or a casting director, that kind of thing. So this is like it's a good place to run into people. But like what we're here for is Errol Flynn. So check this out. These stairs right here were the stairs to one of the houses. Just kind of cool. So if you can imagine being in here, you can see the foundations are still there where the room was. So obviously this would not be overgrown, and this would be a floor where all those plants are, and the house goes back there. So yeah, so we are standing right here where Errol Flynn used to come up in 1951. All right, so let's just talk about what this is. So Errol Flynn rented the pool house in Runyon Canyon, which is these steps that we're looking at right here, in the late 1950s, around like 1957, 58, from George Huntington Hartford II. So he was an heir who owned the vast property. It was known as the Pines, as we just saw, and it had ambitious but unrealized plans for a Frank Lloyd Wright designed resort here. Hartford had purchased the land in 1942, and Flynn ended up in the pool house after losing his home due to alimony issues leading to legendary parties. So yeah, so this is basically this whole land over here. I'm gonna see if I can get around here. I see someone's like got their sleeping bag and laying out, so I'm gonna try not to disturb them, but we're gonna go see some more steps. So this would be the back steps of the property. So you can see here, this would be like a porch area here, concrete. So the house would be back there. So basically from where we were over there, and those, where that garden is over there, that's where we were. And so this house would have been right here. And these steps would have been other steps into the back of the house. What are we looking at here? So that is, looks like coyote fur or a big dog that is not a coyote. But yeah, so we're just walking up here. It's a trip. So yeah, so this is where the house would have been. Pretty cool. So that tree has since grown since the late 1950s. That's pretty cool. That tree would not have been here. So, but there's all kinds of different property stuff here. So we're gonna walk over here down this little corridor, walkway, call it whatever you like. So as you can see, more foundation stuff over here. I don't think I showed you guys this in the last time that I was here. But yeah, check this out. So you have, it looks like some kind of garden situation, and it looks like you have steps that went up here. So yeah, so this is where, you know, you have your kind of pillared, tiered garden situation, and then you would come up these steps. I would imagine this would be like a smaller house. So you can see right here where the pipe is. So that's an old pipe. So yeah, so that would be right here. So, and there's some more steps that go this way. So I wonder, like, where this property actually was. See, this tree looks like it's not super old, but I wonder if that's like, what is it, 60 years old? Yeah, so these trees would not have been here. So this would have been, yeah, this right here. So this is like the foundation of the house. Let's go over here. So this is just another back house. Yeah, I definitely have not come over here. We have more of these foundations here. So yeah, so this looks like it goes, so there's the hiking trail right up there. So I don't know exactly, you know, like the land is probably a lot different than it was, you know, 80 years ago. So, well, let's see, 60 years ago. Yeah. Okay. 65 years ago. Crazy. So yeah, so you can see all kinds of like cool, like foundations, more rocks, foundations. Okay, cool. So yeah, so basically give you the lay of the land. So Hollywood is that way. So we're looking, you know, up this hill on Runyon Canyon, in Runyon Canyon. And this is like one of the houses. We were there in the main house down the way. And I know that there are some other, basically they had lots of little outhouses and quarters and butler's quarters and all kinds of stuff out here. So yeah, but I definitely was not here on the last time I did a video about Errol Flynn. Okay, so yeah, so we were up here, main house here, not main house. All right, so let's keep walking. So, and keep in mind, this is like the very base of the property. That I've done walks up here before where we saw like the hike. This is like a big hike that you could go on. Okay, so see that tree right there with nothing at the top? That is because it burned. That was during the fires here a year or so ago. It's so crazy. That was a wild, crazy, terrifying night. Okay, so yeah, so here we're back on where the people run. The beautiful people, the beautiful people. Yeah, so we're gonna walk up this trail for just a minute. I hope you're enjoying this, and if you are, you can show your enjoyment by liking and subscribing to the channel. That would be super cool. We have water here. Let's see if it works. Oh, so that's that. So that does work. Okay, look at that. Okay, cool. So they are trying to not have people die while they're here of dehydration. So that's cool. Look at that. They even have porta potties. This was not here all the time, so this is a new thing. The porta potties are definitely new. So okay, so I know up here, so this would have been another little entrance or gate or something. And back here, you can check this out. This looks like it was storage, and we're gonna go look. So yeah, this is like would have been a little storage unit. Look how thick that is. Look how that's pretty big, like 14 inches thick walls. Ah, look at that puppy. Hi puppy. He's actually a wolf. Yeah. So this is dog quickly runs off. Mommy says, come on, let's go. All right, so yeah, so this would have been where they kept, like, you know, dry goods and, you know, whatever for the houses and stuff like that, or whatever. Maybe this was a tool shed. What do I know? They kept stuff in that place. That's what we know. So, but we also see right above here, so I'm gonna guess that that storage place was for this house or bungalow or whatever. So here we got our steps, we have our retaining wall, we have the side of the property going this way. Okay, let's watch for snakes. You should be all right. Okay, so what we're gonna do, so we're walking basically through the house right now. You can see this would have been where the doorway is. We just walked through the door. I guess we're outside now. We're outside of the place. Check this out. Chimney still there. Okay, so I don't know, they're probably, see, this is all like the hillside came down here, but you can probably see that like there would have been an entrance into the place probably back around here where this trail is going. It's all covered, but yeah, so okay, so now we're inside of another of these units, and we have let's get down here. We have this fireplace right here. This is pretty cool. So there's no way to know exactly which one of these places that Errol Flynn stayed at, but I can tell you this, he was definitely here. And yeah, so okay, so this, okay, so it looks like these steps have fallen into the earth. You got some some more wall there. So basically this has collapsed. Whatever this was has collapsed, probably because of rain. So yeah, you can see those steps right there. So those steps came down into this floor down here, and yeah, it's all washed out. It's pretty wild, pretty wild. So I don't know what this is. So maybe this, okay, looks like we got some pins there. So probably this is a doorway. So you would come in here. There's probably some wooden steps that would take you to, you know, this next room here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So this is where it's where it all goes bad. I see that. See that burned piece of tree right there? Yeah, that was from the fire. Crazy. All right, Kyle. Don't get washed away in collapsed stuff. Do I want to go down there? Do you want me to go down there? I'm hearing the crowd goes wild. Yeah, go down there. Okay, so we're gonna go down there. So, all right, so this looks like a trail of people currently. Cool. So, yeah, that's what it looks like from this side. Wall just collapsed. You can see like concrete. So, looks like people have taken some of the concrete to there, and looks like they're using it as a little fire pit or something, which is not legal. Can't do that. All right, so we're gonna walk our way back up to where we just were, and then go a little bit farther. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Okay. So yeah, check it out. Okay, see these palm trees? See the black on that palm tree? And basically all of these trees. Yeah, this is the LA fire. This is back when the Altadena fire and fire down by the beach. It's terrible stuff. A lot of people lost houses. So we are going to continue walking to this gated area up here, and yeah, that's gonna be where basically the next trail kind of continues. I think it goes from paved, which is where we are now, paved to not paved. It's like a dirt road or like a fire road. But yeah, a lot of people come here for exercise, and if you do come here for exercise, it's great for exercise because it's not easy. So all right, so up there, that is like way up there, so that is part of the trail. So it comes back down around, and see where those little people are over in the distance. They're about to make that bend. So yeah, I don't know how long this gate's been here. This looks like it's probably newer than, let's see what this says. Looks like butterflies. Yeah, I don't know when that is from. Yeah. Okay, now we're okay. So basically back there you can have your dogs on leash, and then once you come up to this side where we are, you can let your dog off the leash. So that dog that I said hello to down there that was off the leash was not supposed to be off the leash. They were supposed to have a leash on because they weren't this side of the fence. See? Listen, I'm just reporting the news. That's the news. So, you know, I don't make the rules, but that's the rules. All right, so just let you know, we're still here. That's the gate right there. And this right here is, it's like when it rains, this washes out every time. So, not sure. Okay, so yeah, so that pipe actually goes, the pipe goes that way. So it's open that way, and basically all this water comes in like pools up here. I don't know why they have it like this. It's probably just like to slow it down, to slow the water down a little bit, so it'll come in and pool up here and then kind of run off, instead of being this like torrential, you know, flood that would like continue to dig out and dig out and dig out the land here. But all right, so yeah, you can see like it rained here a little while ago, so they had to come and fix all this because, oh yeah, okay, if you're interested in this kind of thing, so you can see the water line came like almost to the top of that sandbag. So yeah, that's what they're there for, keep it from washing out. Okay, so there is, we're gonna walk around here, up around this corner where we were just talking about the little people that were at the corner. We're gonna walk around the corner, and there is what used to be tennis courts right up here. So we're gonna go check out what used to be tennis courts, and now it's just paved over. I'm not really sure what it is, but I know they paved it over. So if you hear me breathing, someone commented, man, you sound like you're breathing. It's like, yes, I am breathing, because this is very steep stuff and people come here to exercise. So I am exercising and making a video and talking at the same time. This is what we do. So, okay. Yeah, so this is more of those kind of cutouts to slow the water down. See? Check it out. It's like the water becomes, when just kind of slow down. They're like, hey man, just chill. Just chill. And the water goes, okay, all right, okay, fine, we'll slow down. And it kind of goes and chills a little bit. So, yeah, hydraulics and whatnot. Don't want any runaway water. So yeah, it's a beautiful day, by the way. It's like, I think 75 today, and we are in the month of December, Los Angeles, 75 degrees. It's not always like this, but when it is, you definitely want to take advantage of it. Oh look, what do we have here? It's another water slower downer area. Cool. Okay, so we're, excuse me, goodness, we're gonna go up and around here. I hope you're enjoying this walk. We're gonna go see where the tennis courts used to be, and then I think we're gonna go to the bench, which is where the lookout is over Hollywood. Super cool place. So this is, if you want to know where we are, this is the East Trail, E2, Runyon Canyon. So you can check it out. A beautiful day. Okay, so I see up here as we walk up, looks like they have fenced off the area that I'm talking about. So I'm not sure exactly what it's going to look like, but we're about to see. So that down there is where we were a little bit ago when I was pointing up here going, that trail, this is where we are. Yeah. So we got part hike, part history, part the beautiful people, the beautiful people. So this right here, this right here is where the tennis courts used to be. So it looks like, you know what? Looks like they have preserved it as tennis courts. So this is all obviously new, but yeah, you got your net stringer upper pipes. You got your black line where, hey, that was a foul. That was a foul. Yeah, so you have all of the dramatic moments of tennis court stuff can happen right here with this brand new brick wall. Taking care of it. All right. It gets very steep right here. So let's go up the very steep. By the way, my friends, so the reason I do YouTube is to keep independent film going. So if you like indie film, if you like horror film, like Zombie with a Shotgun, The Chair, Preacher 6, a great way to support those things is to pitch in to the any Indiegogo's that you see for indie film. You know, fundraisers is like, it doesn't happen without fan support. So, you know, otherwise everything's going to end up being Marvel movies and superhero movies and, you know, all the $200 million movies. And what we need more of is like $100,000 movies. You know, people where actors and crew people get a chance, you know, to make something cool. So this video supports that. So I have a Patreon for that as well, or you can just join the channel here for $2. That would be wonderful. But where are we right now? We are at that bench area. Now today it looks like the wind is blowing the wrong way, so it's not a clear day. I mean, well, it looks like a clear day here. You got clear, and then you look this way and you got not clear. So, but we're gonna see what we can see. Yeah, this is where people will come up and take a break, grab a swig of water. And this is overlooking Hollywood right here. See, what does this say? In memory of Max Levitt, loving son, brother, friend who loved running the canyon. That's very cool. So yeah, so basically we have Hollywood down here. We've got those, I don't know if you can see that cluster of buildings down that way. That's Century City, which is closer to the beach. And you have way down there, you can't really see that probably, but that's Westwood, way down there. And on the very edge of the world is the beach. So that's like miles and miles from here. So right there, that building I'm pointing at right there, that is the Roosevelt. It's got a bunch of white buildings, and then that's kind of like a tan building. So that's the Roosevelt, which is right on Hollywood Boulevard. So pretty cool stuff. Thank you for coming along with me. All right, so from here there's actually a really super difficult like upper trail going that way. You can see that guy in the green shirt up there. Yeah, that's some really steep stairs and whatnot. We're not going to do that, but that is for another video. Happy Runyon Canyon wedding anniversary, Katie. Here's to our forever, love always, your heart's protector, Dimitri. That's very sweet. 2012. All right, so I'm gonna hike back down. I hope that you have enjoyed this walk, Errol Flynn history and all that. Do all the things, click like, support, subscribe, all the things, and I will see you on the next video.